Hey there, TRASTRA fans. Last week, Andreessen-Horowitz released its State of Crypto 2024 mega report. Spoiler alert, not only is everything absolutely peachy in the Cryptoverse, but according to the 4,000-word behemoth, we haven't even begun to approach the peak of goodness yet. So there's plenty of money to be made, although it would be strange to hear otherwise from a shop with massive investments in both crypto and AI. If you recall, Andreessen-Horowitz got Coinbase off the ground, invested heavily in Robinhood's crypto capabilities, and so on. The list is pretty long. Funnily enough, though, the firm's most recent $7.2 billion fundraise in 2024 did not allocate new funding towards cryptocurrencies. This time it's mostly about early-stage startups and infrastructure strategy, focusing on computing and AI, consumer fintech apps, aerospace, and defense, of course. You know, that sort of thing. Anyway, like I said, the report is huge, but it's a useful read. In a nutshell, crypto activity and usage hit all-time highs. Crypto has become a key political issue ahead of the US election. Stablecoins have found product market fit. Infrastructure improvements have increased capacity and drastically reduced transaction costs. DeFi remains popular and it's growing. More scalable infrastructure has unlocked new on-chain applications. And the last one of the 7 takeaways they list at the beginning of the report is crypto could solve some AI's most pressing challenges. This one is highly debatable. Their point is that since AI training has become ungodly expensive, only big tech can afford it, but blockchain is useful in democratizing this process. I've heard this before many times, that crypto is supposed to democratize regular people's access to financial markets. In reality, BlackRock, Fidelity, and the rest of their ilk are basically gobbling up the market, creating numberless derivatives, re-centralizing crypto, reshaping its narrative, and essentially coming away from its social democratic roots. I'm pretty sure the same is happening with AI. Crypto will become instrumental in facilitating the re-centralization of AI, which is exactly how it happened in fintech. Besides, if the Silicon Valley series has taught us anything, it's that if a startup presents a threat to the status quo, it's bankrupted or bought by big tech. And if a product or service such a startup builds do not fit the current business model of Google, Amazon, or Meta, patents are shelved. And if startups who work on democratizing AI, startups like Jensen, Story, Near, or Starling Lab, if they're allowed to thrive and fundraise, you can bet your bottom Bitcoin they're in big tech's corner. Like, for example, in the case of the 4 that I just mentioned, I'm pretty sure they're under Andreessen-Horowitz's umbrella. But anyway, like I said, that report is huge. It's very interesting. I link the whole thing in the description. I highly recommend you give it a thorough read. There are plenty of colorful graphs there to suggest that the future is so bright we've got to wear shades. In the meantime, welcome to the rest of episode 130 of your beloved TRASTRA Newsreel. Here's some short takes for you. Christie's announced art auction on Ethereum. A portion of the proceeds from the week-long auction will go to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Trump company can claim 75% of World Liberty financial revenue. A company affiliated with Trump has a right to claim 3/4 of the revenue gathered by the WLFI token sale and the World Liberty financial platform. Just so you know, WLFI token sale raised just $12 million in 24 hours. That's 4.24% of the total supply and attracted only 10,885 unique wallet holders. The graph there looks funny, kind of a reminder of what a classic, pump and dump looks like, because nowadays with all the sophisticated schemes, we've forgotten what a textbook crypto pump and dump looks like. Well, there it is right there. Italy proposes 42% capital gains tax on Bitcoin. The move would hike the tax rate from the current 26%. Well, if you're making out like bandits, well, pay up. Crypto markets rally as Bitcoin ETFs surpass $20 billion milestone. We'll talk about ETFs later on in the video. Dogecoin has soared 15% in the past 76 hours as Bitcoin approaches 69,000. I guess it's right there this Monday morning. I'm gonna have to check before I start editing this video. Anyway, the new Ethereum DGen 1 mobile phone enters the crypto smartphone wars. The device uses Ethereum as an operating system to allow for DApp interactions. It's set for spring. The release of the phone is set for spring 2025 at a price of 0.2 ETH, 61,269 DGen, or $530, whichever you prefer. Pump fund metrics shatter all-time highs again. Activity on the Solana launchpad is at new highs as the meme coin supercycle carries on. Interesting news. I suggest to Google it further. SEC's Ripple appeal makes no attempt to classify XRP as a security. The SEC wants the court to re-examine XRP sales carried out by Ripple and its executives using exchanges. I guess they're going after exchanges and executives now. And now here are a few longer form news bits that I think deserve your attention. United States spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds saw their biggest one-day inflow in over 4 months. with more than $500 million in inflows. The 11 ETFs saw aggregate net inflows of $555.9 million on October 14th, their largest daily net inflow since early June, according to data from Farside Investors. The big day came as Bitcoin hit a 2-week high of 66.5 in late trading. The ETF store president Nate Geraci called it a monster day for spot Bitcoin ETFs, adding that they were now approaching 20 billion in net inflows over the past 10 months. Beware of cyber criminals using fake trading apps in a global pig butchering campaign to swindle victims. This is according to research from cybersecurity company Group IB. Pig butchering is an investment fraud where scammers build trust with victims before draining their investments through phony platforms, often linked to cryptocurrency, of course. Group IB analysts have uncovered several fake apps disguised as trading platforms on Google Play and App Store. These apps, part of the Unishadow trade malware family, were built using the UniApp framework. Researchers estimate that over $75 billion has been stolen through this scheme in the past 4 years. So be aware of this. This is very real. A 25-year-old man from Athens, Alabama, not Athens, Greece, was arrested by the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation for hacking the Securities and Exchange Commission's official Twitter account in January. I remember it like it was yesterday. According to an October 17 statement, Eric Council Jr. was taken into custody following charges of conspiracy to commit aggravated identity theft and access device fraud. According to federal authorities, Council is accused of being part of a group that hacked the SEC's Twitter account in January 2024 and posted a fake message on January 9th, claiming that the SEC had approved the first Bitcoin exchange traded fund in the United States. Wow. This is like, it's just playing in my head right now. I remember I started searching for the whole thing, whether or not it's true. The fake announcement caused Bitcoin's price to spike by over $1,000 following the X post, naturally leading to market shockwaves. Yeah. Alex Svanovic, CEO of crypto analytics firm Nansen, revealed that his application for permanent residency in Singapore was denied despite raising $88 million in capital and creating over 25 jobs. His post about the rejection went viral on Twitter, gaining 2.7 million views. Svanovic, a Norwegian national, expressed surprise at the attention and said he's exploring relocation options, though he plans to remain in Singapore on the employment pass for now. The news has sparked renewed discussion about Singapore's position as a crypto hub and its balance between attracting foreign talent and addressing local concerns. I know. They're also very real concerns. Indian national Chirag Tomar, 31 years of age, was sentenced to 60 months in prison by a US judge for stealing more than $20 million via a fake Coinbase crypto exchange. Tomar and his co-conspirators used a spoofed Coinbase Pro website with a similar URL and posed as customer service representatives to trick victims into providing login credentials and authentication codes to access their real crypto accounts. The stolen funds were used to finance Tomar's lavish lifestyle, including luxury watches, sports cars, and trips to Dubai and Thailand. Thailand's like a, poor man's Dubai. Anyway, the US Secret Service and the FBI assisted in the investigation leading to Tomar's arrest at Atlanta International Airport in December 2023 and his subsequent guilty plea to wire fraud conspiracy. Ubisoft is set to launch a 10,000-piece NFT collection called Niji Warrior IDs, linked to its upcoming game, Captain Laserhawk: The Game. This collection will be available in Magic Eden and minted on the Arbitrum network. NFT holders will gain early access to the game, which features characters from popular Ubisoft franchises like Assassin's Creed and Rayman. The NFTs will evolve based on player progress, offering additional in-game benefits and governance participation. And finally, James Howells, the Welsh man who quite literally threw away a fortune, is suing Newport City Council for 495 pounds sterling. For 495 million pounds sterling, that's $640 million, roughly 600 million euros, because in 2013, he accidentally tossed a hard drive containing 8,000 Bitcoin into a landfill. Back when Bitcoin was, mostly just an underground hobby, not the digital gold it is today. Howell is desperately trying to convince the city council to dig up the treasure. He even offered them 10% of the loot and got a team of experts ready to excavate the site for free. But the city council, citing environmental concerns, has been stonewalling this effort. So Howell is suing the council, playing the long game, fighting for 8,000 Bitcoins buried beneath literal mountains of garbage. The court battle is set for December. This story is rife with entertainment value, I'm going to follow it closely. I wonder what's it going to be. I'm sure there's going to be a video of excavation of that landfill. That's going to be fun to watch. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this one. I'm going to stop. Make sure to join our Telegram community and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share our content, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.